I okay. We are live. We are live. I'm getting Facebook alerts for issues, but we move on because apparently I'm blocked from doing live videos on Facebook right now because they're numbskully idiotos who they found an old post of mine from 20 and decided to be mad at it now. And I'm like,
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot
what?
lately, haven't they?
Yeah, that stupid algorithm bringing up stuff. And the thing is, what they suspended it for. I argued it like, no, that's not what that is. What are you, stupid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like today, I saw some kind of message saying that they apologize type nonsense, but yet I can't do videos on Facebook. But Facebook is the dinosaur of them all anyway, and that's just for like the fams and whoever is over there watching.
True.
But hello, ladies and gentlemen, on Twitter, on YouTube, at the website, and
Yeah.
all over elsewhere.
Peace, peace, world. What's going on?
What's happening, y'all? It's your main man, Coach Fa.
And that dude, Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, what MG is more than likely on his way. He does refereeing and stuff before the show, so he might be stuck in traffic. But we are back. We are in effect, and here's the intro.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. This is the show that talks smack about everything from sports to movies, to TV shows, to music, and we most definitely rap hip-hop right here. Your host, Coach Fa, Mr. Lewis, and MG the Great, bring it real straight to your face, baby. The Candid Corner. Bang. We are back. We are back.
Yes, yes, yes. With the brand new intro. Hope y'all like it. I do.
Well, thank you. Produced by Amir the Ace.
Haha. Salute, nephew.
Bang, bang. So, yo, as we move on, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot I want to share. So, yo, let me just get to this headline heat, fam.
All right.
Welcome to Headline Heat. Yo, man. Yo, I love to find not just the tantalizing things that are happening in the world and in the world of sports and etc.
Right on.
I always also try to find the latest breaking in news and crime solving. You know what I mean? So I just so happened to find this marvelous crime solving video, fam. I mean, yo, this joint looked like heat, man. I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, hide the kids. You know what I mean? This is tough stuff because watch what happen. Just watch what comes out. It's crazy. I mean, hold on. Just it looked like a scene from Heat, don't it?
Yeah.
And look at the feds right on it, right right on it. Perhaps.
Mm. Now, not to be Buzz Killington, but I've heard this might be from a filming of some sort of production.
Yeah, it's a production of bad police work. No, I'm joking. No, for all intents and purposes, it might very well be, but yeah, just looking at that and watching the onlookers who don't know, and they're like, what, what is happening? Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of what is happening, yo,
What up?
in the world of uh creative gospel and new church,
Mhm.
and new ways to bring people to the church, uh a lot of folk utilize, the church as a way to bring the community together, and so to entertain, they use the choir. These, what I mean. So thanks to Miss
And
Lewis.
I was going to say, if you don't mind, if I could add to that too as well, with um, for people that don't know, when it comes to African American music historically, right around the jazz era, I say between the 30s and the 50s, it was really controversial that a lot of people were leaving the church and doing secular or the devil's music. So
Ray Charles and them.
yes, and but now coming back full circle, now a
Mm,
lot of gospel songs do a lot of secular crossovers,
yes.
and
And some
some
should
are great,
just,
some not so much.
and some are this.
What in the Keith's what is going on?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually happening.
Yeah. Mhm.
This is the saddest rendition of anything.
Yeah, it's like
Uh
that's the
oh.
one you want to
Uh
mute.
oh.
Okay.
I can't. I can't. Oh, come on.
Mhm. You
I
know, Key Sweat about
mean,
to hit him for some royalties.
and yo, for real. Hey, excuse me.
The
Uh,
cost of going viral.
dude, do you know how awkward that was for the kid just now, man?
Mm.
Ladies and
Well,
gentlemen, pardon my French, but I've had entirely too much sex to the original version of that song to
yeah, I
be
was gonna
hearing
say the
that in
kids probably
gospel.
don't know,
Like,
but the adults, they probably like, mm.
I am cringing. Like, no, you're not supposed to do. No,
Like
not,
you don't do
not
the
that.
baby making joints.
Right. Not that. But yo, speaking of not that, Prime has something to say, and I want y'all to hear them switching gears, you know, because
Right, right.
that's what I do, Coach Five. I switch gears, and so we got the laugh out the way, and that was crazy. But now to wheel it back, I'm gonna let Prime tell it. That's the best way I could say it.
All
He
right.
has some words about the combine and stuff.
Mm.
Good day and God bless. Yesterday was phenomenal. I mean, flat out phenomenal. All the kids that participated on Pro Day, hats off to you. God bless you. The people that came in support, the coaches from the SWAC schools and various schools that came there to stand for your kid. Hey, I love you. 24 teams. 24 teams came to witness our kids yesterday in its entirety. And I appreciate you. but there's 32 teams in this Crayola box. Therefore, the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Texans, the Bills, the Buccaneers, the Ravens, the Panthers, the Browns, the Vikings, and the Eagles. Where art thou? You could have sent somebody, man. You could have shown up just a little bit, but I guarantee you that you're gonna go to Mississippi State and Ole Miss. I guarantee you're gonna show up there. I understand. You saying they have more talent. I understand. Guess what? We coming. And when we arrive, you better be here. Because our kids deserve it. You could have sent a scout. You could have sent somebody. That's all I'm saying. We won't forget. To all that came, I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. And the kids, truly, you should have seen their faces. Oh my God, it was beautiful. The Bible says how good and pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. And yesterday, we were unified. God bless.
And that speaks to the issue of, underrepresentation at the HBCUs. Straight up.
Exactly.
Straight up.
They've been showing exactly what the players have been saying.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad Prime said something. I'm glad he shouted out the ones who showed up.
Right on.
And I'm really glad he named by team the ones who didn't.
Yeah, man.
And I'm really, really glad that my team was not on that list.
I was about to say, shout out to Killer Gang. I don't know what Billy is doing, but
yeah,
bang, bang.
Yeah, Eagles. But what's going on with this?
Yo, I saw that. Yo.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So here we go. See, now Eric spoke. He dropped the clipboard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to get my video taken down or nothing, so I'm not going to show the whole thing, but y'all know what happened. But at the same time, apparently, this is where it began. Yes.
Yeah.
We're not your kids. We're not your kids.
And you notice he stood up, but then as soon as he said, "I'll beat you," then he kind of walked away.
Yeah, Jimmy was like, "Yo, you go. I gotta get on the court.
Mm-hmm. I guess from what I gathered from it, I guess he thought he was going to talk crazy to the head coach and wasn't going to catch nothing from nobody else. I guess. And OG Haslam, who was like, what's the word I'm looking for?
He's an assistant coach in the uniform.
Yeah, basically. He's been there so long. I'm just like, so it's like, yeah, I mean, you got heat with anybody on the staff. You're going to have heat with that big man.
And he is not going to allow disrespect of his coach on his team. It's just not going to happen. And Jimmy Butler, he had to learn that lesson.
Yeah. He told him, and that's that grown man stuff. He ain't posturing for the crowd. He's walking, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
Quick. We ain't your kids. We ain't your kids. And Spo like, what? You want me to fight you?
And the fact that it's on camera like that, it goes to show they didn't got enough. They had enough, and you wouldn't be surprised if we might see Mr. Butler requesting or up to go somewhere else next season.
Yeah, I mean, but unfortunately for him, now it looks like that's a routine. That's a pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? He becomes hot-headed, disheveled, and all of a sudden you can't work with him. Then the next team gets him, and he shines for like a season or two for him. He's great, and then this. Oh.
Yeah, really.
Well, we'll try again next week. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, really.
All right, so real fast, Mayor Eric Green has decided to lift the player ban for the COVID vaccine in New York. So that means Kyrie could play. That means certain players in the MLB, now that that started back, they can now come out and play. So, hooray, beer. Ben Simmons is so far not coming back. So, hooray, beer. And that was this week's Headline Heat.
There it is, y'all.
And we'll be right back after this.
Stay tuned.
No worries, ladies and gentlemen. We got that solution for these high gas prices. You know what I mean? No credit, no problem. We call ourselves the payday loans of gas. It don't matter that 2 gallons might cost you $678.99. We'll just take $5 a month for the rest of your life. Enjoy.
Brought to you by the same manufacturers of Air Pumbas.
For real though. Oh, that's hilarious. Yo, so Mr. Lewis.
Be like, my friend, and you will get the other Pumba.
My friend, do you want 10 gallons? Okay. What size is your house? Or apartment? No, you cannot have 10 gallons for an apartment. No. You get 1.5 gallons.
Yes.
Yes. Football.
Yeah, yo. As y'all seen, it's been a lot going on. I'm gonna try to cover just a couple of things, keep the show moving along. First and foremost, you see one of the biggest thing that happened is former Kansas City Chief, now Tyreek Hill, is now a Miami Dolphin. And
Whack move.
yeah. And then the Packers are signing wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, they are signing him back.
Yeah. Oh, so they are. Okay, the Chiefs are signing. My bad. I read the update wrong. They're signing him back, and some are wondering what's the deal with him, and what's going to be. Is that going to be enough weapons for Mahomes next season, or did they just make a mistake in agreement with what you just
Wait,
did?
so is Scantling back with the Packers or did he sign with the Chiefs?
No, he's back with the Chiefs.
He's signed with the Chiefs?
The Chiefs are signing former Green Bay Packer wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling to a 3-year, $30 million deal.
Because he been there, he been in the building all day since this morning. But I mean, it's him. It's funny. It's him. It's Juju Smith-Schuster and Mecole Hardman.
Yep.
So that tells me. Actually, that tells me that Mahomes is going to spread the ball even more than he normally does.
Yeah, and he does. Yeah, they did a good thing picking up Juju. Kind of sad to see him go, but hey, we get new receivers every year, new great ones every year. So,
and there's a lot in this draft, Goo. You saw it.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot there. So what else you got going on?
Well, we got a list here of a few free agent signings. Like the Cincinnati Bengals have waived offensive tackle Fred Johnson. Cowboys have signed punter Brian Anger and defensive end Carlos Watkins. Detroit Lions waived tight end Jordan Thomas. Houston Texans resigned tight end Pharaoh Brown, linebacker Kamu Rougier Hill, and wideout Chris Moore and defensive back MJ Stewart.
Bang.
They also signed free agent cornerback Isaac Yadom.
All right.
Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm not going to go down the whole list. It's a lot. But you can go down to NFL.com. They have a whole list of all the people that have been signed so far, along with also visits as well.
So what do you think of this Matt Ryan to the Colts joint, man?
I don't know. It seems it's an interesting move. It's not surprising. As I said, my ATL fam said they've been through with him for years, so I'm pretty sure they're probably glad to see him go. But from what we've been seeing over a pattern of years, it seems that Indiana is a place where great quarterbacks go to die anyway. So.
Yeah, pretty much the Jurassic Park of, quarterbacks. Or Cocoon even, except they don't rejuvenate. They're just Wilford Brimley.
They just eat oatmeal and make diabetes commercials.
For real, yo. I mean, I don't know. Does he think he's long for this league? Because he looked like a senator, man. You know what I mean? He looked like he should have been a Kennedy. Like, he showed up with his little I'm a Southern gentleman outfit on and, just sitting there and I'm just like, yo, all right, you're going to work out for maybe a year or two, but then what? They still need a quarterback. This solves absolutely nothing. I mean, it's better than Carson Wentz, possibly.
Yeah.
He does now have better weapons than he did in Atlanta. And,
Yeah, didn't Atlanta get rid of one of their weapons as well? Was it Julio Jones, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, that was last year, but he's
my bad.
He's no disrespect. He's a busted wing anyway. I mean, he's in Indianapolis, and he was hurt most of the year last year. You know what I mean? Devontae Adams going to the Raiders, and Aaron Rodgers now losing Devontae Adams and Marcus Valdez-Scantling.
Bring up, my bad.
Is wild interesting because he took all that money to come back, and now they don't have money to pay their wide receivers for him to throw to. That's kind of hilarious to me that you shoot yourself in the foot. Oh, look, foot, pow, pow. Ow!
And these are the breaks.
And then he gonna cry that they don't have any weapons. Like, yeah, bro, but you got $250 million, so be happy with that.
Hey, why don't you go get some wide receivers, Pan, with some
For
of
real, on the side. You know what I mean? Cut him a deal. Listen, man, I pay you $10 million. Just come work out for like 12 games. You know what I mean? You got it. It's day money. You just pretend you just transferring it for him. I was just holding it for him for you.
T.O. said he's still ready to go.
Yo, he might be on the list.
Hey,
I tell you. So what? So where's? This is the most hilarious part of it, in a way, and the saddest at the same time. Where's Baker Mayfield going?
Home.
Because Deshaun Watson took his job.
He sure did.
For a damnable amount of money more than what they were willing to pay him to stay for another cycle.
Mm-hmm.
They was not paying Baker Mayfield that money.
That's a good question.
And it has to go with or without saying, and I try to be careful because I don't know all of the facts of anything. Nothing real has come out for me to form any kind of real opinion either way. But smoke fire, a lot going on with this young man, and I hope my internet didn't freeze or go out, but in case it does,
I'm sure a lot of other
that's
folks
a
are going
lot
with this
of
right now. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. There's a lot of money on the table, guaranteed money on the table for somebody who, though has passed the legal system, may end up being suspended for a year, or as the facts come out, may be someone you don't want to have in your establishment.
Yeah.
And now you're stuck with them. And if and when the fans hear whatever it is, and if it goes bad, it's going to go very bad. And they're going to say you chose winning. And then if, God forbid, the boy don't win, or unfortunately go the other way because he's coming off an ACL from like a year or so ago. If you fall down, go boom one more time, and he out. It's a lot of money for a guy resting in bed. I think the Browns jumped and said how high, and I don't know. I mean, if it works out for him, cool. It work out for him, cool. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting at best.
For real. And where's he going? Like, he wanted to go to the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
If Seattle wanted him, they would have snatched him up by now.
Yeah.
So by them not making a move, that tells me they're not necessarily interested, even though Russell Wilson and his, Soul Glow, wave cap apparel jump off.
Nowadays, new era Stoney Jackson.
Yo, oh my God. Oh, well done. Oh, well done. Woo! Great Stoney Jackson reference. Wow. On freaking point, bro. Bang. Oh, I can't get it out my head now. Oh my God. All I see him is the 227 dancing in front of daggone, what's her name? Oh,
All I could think of was Wacky D. And
Mary? Come on, Mary. Trying to half rap. I want to sing and I want to dance. I'm Stoney Jackson. Give me a chance.
So that's all I could think of is Wacky D and Sunshine. Did I mention before that I can dance?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I have lost my composure.
That would be a hilarious spoof.
Oh, God, dog, man.
Have Sierra in the background dancing and singing the hook.
Oh, man, you funny. I can't laugh any further. Oh, I'm a choke. All right. And Tyreek Hill, in my humble opinion, went for the money grab. He did not go to Miami to make Miami better.
Yeah, I feel
He went to make his wallet better. Yeah. And listen, you got a ring, cool, do your thing. You know what I mean? Right. But don't tell me you went there to win a championship, because I do like Gibbs do to DeRosa and smack you in the back of the head. Like,
you went there for the money and the cheeks.
Yo, and honestly, Kansas City. Well, I don't know. Well, Kansas City winters ain't pretty. So Miami and
cheeks is out in the winter down there.
Yeah, true. And the no taxation is stateside. Yeah, go Florida. I think that's why older folk go to retire there to save some stacks. So I may have to actually think about that. My wife, if you're watching.
Yeah, there's a couple states out there, no state tax. I'm trying to find one that got illegal recreational cannabis as well.
Yeah, Florida don't need that. They need some kind of restrictions because they already be buggy. No point. I love you, Florida. I might see you soon.
They need more mental health professionals down there.
Him said it. This one right here next to the N. Yeah, he said it. Yo, all right. I feel like I'm missing somebody. But either way, outstanding reporting. Great, sir.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back with more Candid Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in time for birthdays, bar mitzvahs, and possibly Christmas if you really shop mad early. We got the I'm Not Gonna Fall for the Banana in the Tailpipe playset. That's right. And if your kids don't know who Eddie Murphy is, this is the perfect time to introduce they bam asses. I'm Not Gonna Fall for the Banana in the Tailpipe. Only $9.99.
Or if you don't know who Eddie Murphy is, I'm
That's
sure
your
whoever
fault.
your favorite comedian or comedic actor is, he done got a little something from him.
Or a little everything.
Facts. Eddie Murphy is that dude, comedy god.
Amens. And sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just checking on something. I have a little nugget before we end the show, just for y'all. But right now, we got to talk a little bit of this NBA as the playoffs start rearing up, and we start looking at the play-in tournament, and we go from there.
All right.
So right now, it's really looking like Toronto, the Nets, Charlotte, and Atlanta. With the win yesterday, the Knicks have crept into, well, closer to the 10th spot, but because of the loss to Atlanta, they literally would need to like win out the whole rest of the season just to get to Charlotte. So realistically, that's not happening. So it's looking like it's probably going to be Atlanta, Toronto, and Brooklyn, Charlotte.
Okay.
That's actually, in my humble opinion, wild dangerous for Toronto.
Yeah, absolutely.
Atlanta's not playing well. They're not. But I don't know what Toronto is, even though they have a better record. Honestly, I just don't. I think, if Trey and them get hot,
Right.
if Trey really gets hot and Bogdanovich gets hot, and if they can somehow get a healed John Collins back from the plantar fasciitis injury, I think they could quietly take Toronto. And
Yeah.
Charlotte's going to fall to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Kyrie's back, so
Yeah.
there's that. And that will set up it looks like, well, the end of the season is going to be very, very interesting for the Eastern Conference, especially for the top seeding, top 3, top 4 seeds, however you want to look at it.
Right.
Mainly because Miami currently is number 1, but Philly, Milwaukee, and Boston are a game and a half back, with like 9 games to go left in the season.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Boston's going to be in trouble.
Nah, Boston's playing some of their best ball right now, to be honest. I mean, and again, this is for the number 1 seed. They're all a game and a half back of the number 1 seed.
But then again, after watching the Sixers and Lakers game yesterday too, and seeing Harden re-injuring his hamstring, I don't know, we might be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yikes.
Yeah.
Any word on that? Is he out, or?
Yeah, I haven't seen any updates yet. I'm gonna have to double check that after the show.
That's a good nugget right there. And then you still got Chicago, who's only 4.5 games out, sit there at number 5, and then you got the young boys still there at number 6. So that's the lock right there. Either way, all it is just the jockeying positioning. You know what I mean? So with the West, Let me scroll on down yonder way here. With the West, the top 4 seeds, well, the top 3 seeds are pretty much locked in. Phoenix, Memphis, and Golden State.
Okay.
Utah and Dallas are both tied at the 4. But now what gets interesting is the play-in for the West. Because you have New Orleans New Orleans Pelicans, pardon me.
Right.
As it stands right now, the Pelicans are 2.5 games above San Antonio. So more than likely, that's where that's going to be. So you got New Orleans, Minnesota. I think Minnesota wins that.
Okay.
I don't think Zion returns, even though he's starting to dunk again with all that weight. And in 2 weeks, he's going to hurt his foot because he was dunking again and all that weight. And you got the Clippers with the number 8 and the Lakers with the number 9 seed. So the Lakers got to beat the Clippers to make it to the playoffs.
I don't know the way they've been playing lately. I don't see us happening.
And it's funny because it's literally a starless Clippers. No Kawhi, no Paul George. Reggie Jackson and company are just putting on the hard hat and going to work.
They're getting busy, yeah.
And getting busy, for real. Exactly, Lou. So I'm gonna take the Clippers in that.
Yeah, me
so
too.
So then it would be Phoenix, Clippers, Memphis, Minnesota, Golden State, Denver, and Utah, Dallas.
Yeah, and I'll be looking forward to seeing that Utah Dallas game. You know, they usually be pretty intense when they play each other.
Yeah, fair. I'm actually, if it's Memphis and Minnesota, I'm kind of tuning in. Because Ja Morant and his explosiveness and Cat really wants to kind of make a name and a statement right now. 2 hungry teams. I like that.
Word. Cat is about tired of Minnesota. Even though he playing like he not, but
yeah, but you know what? Right now, I don't think that's what is on his mind. I think he can go somewhere with these guys. And now,
that's my point. You know what I mean? He tired of losing up there, so he's making them extra hungry. And it's always exciting to see Mr. Morant play, like you said, and also he got the shout out and the nod from the other great point guard, Allen Iverson, Mr. AI himself. So.
Yes, he did.
It's going to be an exciting matchup. I agree, brother.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. I would have broken down the matchups in the Eastern Conference, but again, because of the waywardness of the top 4 seeds, I can't really foresee what the matchups are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I honestly feel like who goes further really will depend on where their seeding is, because there's a lot of tough teams in the East this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they all could easily whop one of the other top teams, and they all could easily get got by one of the other top teams depending on who they play. Either way it shakes out, one team that really doesn't want to play another team is going to have to play that other team. But at least as it stands right now, it's going to be very interesting to see where it all falls and shakes out. And we've still got like 9 more games left in the season. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I was very happy, ladies and gentlemen, in 2K. I have made it to the second round. On my career, I am the Detroit Pistons of all things. Yeah, I am going to free agency my way to the Knicks after the season's over. It is what it is. But for the time being, I've made it to the second round. We beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. We kind of ran them off the court. And now I'm facing the Milwaukee Bucks, which I'm not necessarily as happy about. I am happier about it than who I could have faced, because on 2K Ben Simmons is playing and Brooklyn is hard
Yeah, they are.
because Ben Simmons is playing, and I play point guard, and this dude is like 6'11" point
He
guard. That
locks
is just,
everything down.
yo, it's so freaking unfair. Oh my god! You know how many times I had to restart the game and stuff just to get past him? Like, oh nope, I can't be 0 for 5 again. Nope, just restart. Yo, and I didn't want to do that for the playoffs. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna play this whole straight through. I ain't gonna restart nothing. And I'm sitting there literally as I'm whooping the Cavaliers, I'm noticing in the playoff tree, and I'm like, ooh, they only won one game. Okay, keep going, I'm literally rooting for the Milwaukee Bucks to beat them in the playoffs. It's hilarious. I mean, it's so bad. I was like, yo, excuse me. I was like, yo, Amir, guess what? I don't have to face Ben Simmons. It's so sad. He was like, all right, Dad. It's pitiful. Nah, because my career playing, listen, as y'all know, if y'all been following, I just got my next gen not too long ago. So this is my first creative character, and I'm going through the whole thing. And, you know, like I was starting to say in the beginning of the show, I haven't done City Slam yet because I haven't completed my first career. I gotta finish the playoffs. I can't be distracted. Excuse me. I can't be distracted by City Slams when I'm trying to, number one, start, number two, make an all-star team, which I didn't daggone make, and they snubbed me. You suckers.
Not to interject, but if you'd played them City Slam games, you'd have upgraded faster.
I played some. And one, honestly, I just stopped because no matter who I picked to play with me, and they're all kind of scrubs, I can't beat Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you gotta kind of bounce around the territories until you get good enough players to go back to certain ones and take them down.
Yeah. That's so. I'm stuck there. I'm the car wash or the car maintenance dude, whatever guy, away from winning the Wildcats. So I've started, but it's okay. So when I'm done with the playoffs and hopefully win the championship and all that, and then in my mind I have a break. So during that break, I'm gonna go through City Slam, win that, have that championship, then go into my second season and do that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm such a weirdo. You know what I mean?
Hey, everybody has their method on how they roll.
Because for me, it's like I submerge myself, or excuse me, I immerse myself into the character. And as that character, do I really want to be? It's bad enough they force you to be doing either fashion or music, but there's a lot more you can do with it. But I'm like,
doing both. Like, yeah.
I mean, I'm halfway through. I've met a lot of the collector people, that I'm supposed to be meeting and all that. As whatever I have to do to push the story forward. But I'm not like sitting there going back trying to make more songs and stuff like that just yet. I'm gonna do that again after.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm gonna have my fun after the season is over, doing City Slam and doing those other little missions and stuff like that. So, and then see, this is how I don't get tired of it, because then once I'm done with all that and get tired of all that, I'll start my second season, and then my goal is get that all-star, and so that I had that motivation to push through there, see those new animations or whatever that's in there, and there you go.
All right.
I am so special. My wife was like, he really took like 15 minutes to explain the freaking video game. Like, what the hell?
Hey. That's what we do over here on the Candid Corner too. We some gamers, yo.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Oh, before we jump up out of here.
Oh, yes, but before we close out on the NBA segment, free Brittany Griner.
Bang. I was actually going to say, news is that she's doing okay. She's doing as well as she can.
Yes,
but
yes.
she's still over there. Like,
Yeah.
let's get her over here, and you can talk about how, you know, work situations are all to live one day once she comes home.
Yeah.
Word.
Kung Fu grip.
Kung Fu grip, bruh. Because we have another Illmatic fight for y'all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we do.
Mm.
Look at that form. To the body, to the body. Oh, footwork. Oh, nice kick, nice kick. Shin kick, love it. Oh, distraction. Caught him
Not
in a ding ding. Oh, oh. I hate how you ruin fights by cheating, man. That was good. That was.
hey,
They were
all
both
fair
having great
street fight, though.
combinations until he decided to cheat at the end. It's like wrestling, man. It's terrible sometimes.
Hey, all's fair in these streets, though. So hey,
Yeah, I feel
protect your
you.
neck, protect your balls.
Fair. I had the bear going the whole way though.
I remember way back, way 100 years ago, working on the road. I used to work on fiber optics, and we used to make pretty good money. And
That's the
every now and then,
sound of
you're gonna face some haters from time to time. And one of my coworkers was at a house party in South Dallas and came across some haters that I guess didn't take too kindly to him having more than what they had. So they got into a little tussle.
Uh-oh.
Long story short, dude got his nose bit off, had to go get it surgically reattached. So I say, yes, you got to watch it out in these streets because all is fair and cats ain't fighting fair. Had his whole nose bit off his face.
For those listening on Anchor Radio, that silence was an elongated stare of disbelief and horror.
I mean, he's all right.
Because
He got it
what?
surgically reattached. I'm pretty sure it grew back fine. That was like 20
I'm
years ago.
pretty
It's probably
sure
good now.
it grew back fine. Sentences I do not ever want to have in my life. Oh, and I got a bulbous nose too. That'd probably bleed to death. Sadness
Yeah, man.
on the Candid Corner. Ladies and gentlemen, don't put yourself in a situation to get your nose bit off. Okay? Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Do you need to see the commercial again? I didn't think so.
Exactly. And don't be trying to go out here and fight with somebody that ain't got nothing to lose.
And don't fight bears. It's
Yeah.
important.
Especially ones that know Kung Fu.
Kung Fu bears are the worst. Absolutely. I've seen them before. I don't want to see them again.
If you do see one, call the police.
Call the police! Yo, this is what best friends do. Love you, brother. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we will check you out next week.
Yes,
I hope you had a blast. Yo, and make sure you check out the NCAA tournament, the Sweet 16.
Absolutely.
It's going down.
I'm
Brackets
watching
is
in
on
Villanova
fire.
right now. Yeah, man.
It's on fire, man. Brackets and stuff.
Totally, bro.
Hang loose.
Chaka, bro.
Hang loose.
But yeah, y'all, that's what it is. It's always good vibes here. We always talk about the good stuff, hip hop, sports, culture, blurred stuff, whatever, grown man stuff, grown folk stuff, period. I mean, that's what you get here at the Candid Corner. Go to the site, thecandidcorner.com. Check it out. Watch all the previous episodes. We got more interviews coming in the future.
Yo, yes, Dress, Black Sheep, Smith & Wesson, back in the building. April's gonna be large and in charge, Marge.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna reach out to the fellas to see who we can get on to help break down the NFL draft, because that's coming up.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? The Final Four, more than likely. Let's get that popping too.
Right.
The NBA draft, when that comes around the corner, you know what it is. We are all over it. Yeah.
No.
Say your thing, brother.
Go to the YouTubes as well. Like, subscribe, follow. I always forget to give y'all my YouTube. You can go to the Candid Corner, and also my personal is Le Gervais, LeGervese. Like and subscribe. There's replays of Chivalry podcast episodes. As I said, there's going to be more in the future. I'm just trying to coordinate some things to get some ghost hunts going so I can get my own footage. Fortunately, there was some incidents that happened at one of the places that I wanted to investigate, so probably won't be doing that area.
An incident in an investigative incident area.
Yeah, because the area is really interesting. It was a former Revolutionary War battlefield and a Civil War hospital for the during the Gettysburg battle. Some of the injured were, because there was so many injured, they brought some of them here to York, PA as well.
Wow.
To tend to them. But yeah, it's a real interesting place. But there's more places to check out.
I tell you what, I'm with you until you start talking Skinwalker Ranch. You can go to that one by yourself, bro. I ain't going to Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah,
come to Gettysburg with me. Yeah.
All right. We'll film it and we'll put it on the show.
Word. Let me
especially in case we come up missing.
Let's see if my old crew is still up there doing tours, and see if we can coordinate some dates and make it happen.
All right, as long as I ain't gotta run nowhere.
Oh, no running.
I walk, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely not. You better not run nowhere out there. You become a ghost yourself.
Yeah, nah, we good with that.
Yeah, there it is, y'all. Another great one
next week.
Peace and love, y'all.
Love and peace.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. This is the show that talks smack about everything from sports to movies to TV shows to music, and we most definitely rap hip hop right here. Your hosts, Coach Fa, Mr. Lewis, and MG the Great, bring it real straight to your face, baby. The Candid Corner.